Today I'm going to give you some practical tips on how you can decrease eczema flare-ups this holiday season. It's quite common for those with endometriosis to also suffer and struggle with managing other underlying conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome, chronic fatigue, and eczema. Now with eczema, let me explain a little bit what that is for you. So eczema is an inflammatory skin condition in which the skin becomes inflamed and itchy, and rough patches develop that lead to, again, itchiness, blisters, and bleeding. It's also common for these eczema flare-ups to occur on the upper portion of the chest, the arms, the hands, and the upper portion of the leg. There are 3 common triggers that contribute to eczema flare-ups occurring. First trigger being, of course, the seasons changing. So as we shift into the colder portion of the year, it is quite common for your skin to become more dry, it becomes more dehydrated, it becomes more sensitive, the skin barrier becomes more compromised. This is the perfect environment for your eczema to flare up and begin to act out. The second trigger is going to be itchy clothing. So you combine that dry, dehydrated, sensitive, and compromised skin barrier with woolly scarves, a woolly sweater, or woolly blankets, and that's just going to lead to more irritation, which again is the breeding ground for an eczema flare-up. The third thing is going to be compromised immune system. So if you have a cold or the flu or some type of viral infection, or if you're even going through an IBS flare-up or you're dealing with an endo flare-up, you may notice that your eczema also flares up at this time as well. First tip that I have for you is going to be taking warm showers and warm baths. So resisting the temptation to take a hot shower or a hot bath this time of year, although it's a strong temptation if you live in a super cold climate, it's actually going to be more beneficial and better way to manage your eczema and decrease flare-ups. When you take a hot shower or a hot bath, you're actually drying out your skin that much more, and it's going to lead to, again, increasing your risk of developing an eczema flare-up. So focusing on taking a nice and short warm shower or warm bath where you're using a fragrance-free, hydrating, moisturizing, and nourishing body cream. The second tip that I have for you is going to be that you are making sure you're using super moisturizing and hydrating creams and ointments, especially after you get out of the shower or the bath, or directly before you are going outside for a prolonged period of time when it is cold. So this is important for a few reasons. So when you're using a thicker cream or a more emollient ointment, it's basically going to encapsulate your skin. It's going to help to trap in moisture and prevent excess moisture from leaving your skin and causing your skin to become dry and dehydrated again. It also is helpful in helping to protect that sensitive and delicate skin barrier, which is so important if you're going to be out in extremely cold conditions. So making sure you're reaching for creams and ointments that are fragrance-free, that are thick, and that are focused on just rehydrating your skin and really forming a protective barrier on the skin is going to be super important. The third tip that I have for you is going to be avoiding those itchy clothing and focusing on skin-friendly clothing. So instead of reaching for those woolly sweaters and scarves and mittens that are going to dry out your skin and that are going to irritate your skin and make it feel itchy, choosing clothing that is cotton-based and that is comfortable and doesn't cause any skin irritation is going to be your best bet. Also making sure that you are choosing a laundry detergent that is fragrance-free, it doesn't contain any dyes or any ingredients that is going to contribute to your skin sensitivity. The fourth tip that I have for you is going to be using a humidifier in your home. This is going to be super beneficial because outside you have nothing but dry air, and inside your home you actually have nothing but dry air, since you're using the heat in your home, and that's contributing to drying out your skin and drying out the air. So using a humidifier is just going to counteract that, and it's going to keep the air moist and also help to rehydrate and replenish moisture into your skin, and it's super beneficial during this time. So the fifth and final tip is, and it's the simplest of all and the most inexpensive, which is to make sure that you are drinking enough water. So getting the adequate amount of water that you're supposed to get each day is really going to do wonders at helping to hydrate and moisturize your skin and your body naturally. So let's recap the 5 tips for how you can better manage your eczema this winter and decrease flare-ups. The first tip is to swap out your hot showers and hot baths and replace them with short, warm showers and warm baths. The second tip is to rehydrate your skin properly after your bath or after your shower and before you go outside by using thick emollients, ointments, and cream moisturizers, and making sure that you're using creamy and moisturizing body washes as well. The third thing is to make sure that you are wearing skin-friendly clothing and staying away from wool and other irritating fabrics, and also washing your clothes in skin-friendly ingredients that are fragrance-free and do not have any skin irritants in them, so that way, again, you're not contributing to any skin sensitivities. The fourth thing is using a humidifier in your home to replace that lost moisture in the air so that it can help to hydrate your skin and make sure that your skin is staying moist. And the fifth and final thing is to make sure that you are drinking enough water every single day. And that is all I have for today's Skin Health Saturday. I hope that you learned some beneficial information about how you can better manage your eczema and decrease flare-ups this winter. So make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, check to make sure that you are subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you ring the notification bell so that way you do not miss any of the videos that I upload here on this channel. And until next time, here is to redefining health and staying forever young.